Hello, I am Mani Malarvanan. In this video, we will look into AI agents in crypto transactions. As you all know, for the past couple of years, artificial intelligence, specifically generative artificial intelligence, has been growing leaps and bounds. After the invention of ChatGPT, more and more users are getting into AI, and more users are understanding and start using the agents specifically within AI. In this presentation, we will look into see what exactly is agents, how it has been used in crypto transactions. Some of these analyses are started getting happening, but in the next couple of years, there is a huge potential for AI agents in the crypto world. So what is AI agent? AI agents are advanced software systems that automatically perform tasks on your behalf. Say, for example, every day morning, you open your browser and you go to your Gmail or whatever your favorite mail, you start reading the mail and then you are responding. This particular set of tasks can be automated with the help of an agent. And there are already tools and technologies are available for you to automate this. Instead of you opening the browser, you are going and reading and then responding. You can outsource that to an AI agent, which will read the mail and maybe summarize it for you and ask your opinion if you want to respond or not, or based on your previous responses, it knows which emails are urgent that you need to respond and which emails are not urgent. You don't have to respond. So it automatically makes the decision based on your previous input, and then it sends the email on your behalf. So there are various use cases that are available using AI agents and related technologies. So in crypto world, again, there are many applications that we can develop integrating AI agents in the blockchain. So, for example, automatic transaction processing on the blockchain. Say every time a user wants to purchase a token or a transfer a token, he has to go to the wallet, enter his password, and then enter the informations, the transaction amount or the NFT he or she wants to purchase, and then click, and then that gets sent to the blockchain. It could be Ethereum blockchain or Solana blockchain, and then the transaction get happens. The user gets the notification. This entire process can be automated using AI agents. So the users can go and do something important they really like to do. If they really wants to transact, yes, they can bypass the agents in any part of the workflow that I mentioned, and they can able to start using their own process, manual steps to complete the transaction. The same way, there are various other use cases we can see in this video to understand how exactly AI agents are getting used in the crypto transactions. Real-time monitoring and fraud detection. So this is a very critical in the crypto world. As you all aware, there are many bad actors creating the false transactions or stealing money from crypto blockchain, and then they're transferring into their own wallet. All this you can able to monitor using the agent and automatically flag if any transaction that happens that is not from the previous patterns. See that AI agent can understand there's a millions and billions of transactions that happen in a blockchain. It can read and analyze what are all the factual transactions, what are all the fraudulent transactions, and can identify if any bad actor is trying to trying to send money, trying to steal money. It can identify that and flag the appropriate administrators to block those type of transactions. And also the anomaly detection. This is again the pattern recognition. Using the previous pattern, blockchain can able to AI agent can able to go to the blockchain and understand if there is any pattern that is not happened the previous time. It is similar to using your credit card. For example, you never used credit card to purchase online. The first time you try to purchase, even if it is a genuine transaction, if you then it will flag, and then your black card will be blocked. You may have to call the black you may have to call the credit card company to know that you are trying to use it, and you can ask them to request them to unblock the transaction. All these are possible right now in Ethereum blockchain or Solana blockchain or any blockchain. You can able to use the agents to monitor and protect the transactions that are happening. All we need to make sure that genuine transaction needs to happen, but any fraudulent transaction, it needs to be stopped. So for that, AI agents can be used. And then the adaptive learning. See, in the blockchain, any blockchain, the transactions happens 24/7. Users all over the world interact with the blockchain either to send money, to get money. All those transactions happen 24/7. So the agent can able to read and understand the data that happens in the blockchain, and then identify which are all the good transactions, which are all fraudulent transactions, and use it in the future. Any fraudulent transaction happens, even before the transaction gets committed, it can monitor and stop it, or it can able to put those transactions in a separate bucket and have a person to go and verify if it is a fraudulent transaction or not. Then if it is not a fraudulent transaction, then the transaction will go through and automatically commit in the blockchain. AI agents in KYC, know your customer and identity verification. See, that's a very crucial step in the Web3 world. In the Web2 world, you use user ID and password. The company, those who are using your user ID password, owns your data. For example, if you are using Facebook, you need to register by giving your name, your phone number, and all those informations, and then you have to create the password, and then you can use it to log into Facebook. Same in Gmail or any of the services that use. But in the Web3 world, all this can be automated. Instead of one company, one centralized company owns your identity, you can have the data stored in the blockchain. And if you are not interested, you can take your identity and move to a different blockchain. So for all those things needs to happen, you need to have a mechanism for the blockchain to verify that your biometric analysis, that you are the person who you are based on your fingerprints, facial recognition, whatever the technology you have. All those informations can be stored in the blockchain. And if you have an agent, the agent can identify you are the user that you are saying who you are. Based on that, it will validate your user authentication based on the data that it collected it. So once it collected that, that agent can able to identify you, and you can go to multiple different blockchains without re-logging into different blockchain platforms. So for example, right now, if you log into Gmail, you can't use Facebook. In some cases, if there is a mechanism for them to use your Gmail to log into multiple platforms, you can, but generally you still need to log into multiple platforms. But in the Web3 world, you can create a one identity for yourself and use it across various different blockchain platforms, NFT platforms, that if you are interested to purchase, you can go to the NFT marketplaces. Once you log in once, you can transact in multiple different places. So for all those, AI agents can be used. And then the smart contract analysis. See, in a blockchain, you develop an application, you deploy it. The smart contract application, for example, in Ethereum blockchain, if you have an application that is used to send money, receive money, to do all kinds of transaction on Ethereum blockchain, right now there is no mechanism for for the smart contract application that resides in Ethereum to understand what type of transaction that is happening. So you can have an agent as a part of your smart contract that can be deployed within the Ethereum blockchain. And that application can able to understand who the user is, whether the transaction is fraudulent or the transaction is a genuine transaction. And it can take appropriate actions based on the transaction that is being committed in the Ethereum blockchain. So, and also, if you think about it, right now, there is no facility for that, and there are companies working on it to create this type of smart agents, and that could be part of the smart contract application that efficiently validates your transaction even before the transaction that gets committed. And also, anytime a new smart contract application that is deployed into a blockchain, take it Ethereum blockchain, there can be agents that are deployed within the blockchain or outside of the blockchain, can able to validate your code. It will analyze your code for potential security vulnerabilities and try to flag even before it gets fully deployed into the blockchain. So yes, the developers will do all those tests in the test net and make sure everything works well before they deploy to the main blockchain. But there are cases they miss it, and because of that, I'm sure you must be reading in the news. There are many fraudulent transactions that happens, people stealing money from the blockchain and then getting into their own wallets. So all those patterns that can be identified if there is any vulnerabilities within the smart contract source code, and that can be flagged even before that is fully deployed into the blockchain. AI agents in the risk management and predictive analysis. Here again, the threat detection. So one of the main problem in the blockchain world, in the crypto world, is that the fraudulent transaction. There are many actors, bad actors. They are using the blockchain. Yes, there are millions and millions of genuine users using the blockchain and then doing proper transaction. But there are still some bad actors using the blockchain trying to steal money. They always work 24/7 to identify vulnerabilities. In fact, they will have agents to try to see vulnerabilities in the smart contract application. If there is a way they can exploit it and steal the money from the blockchain. So all those things can be stopped if we have the smart AI agent monitoring the blockchain transactions 24/7, monitoring the source code 24/7, and try to identify if anything that is not in the correct pattern, it will identify and flag it. And also another category is the market manipulators. See, the market manipulators basically they try to see where there is a lot of transaction that are happening, and they try to buy more and more of certain tokens. And then once they gather all the tokens, then they try to dump it to make money out of it, which is illegal. So those type of transactions, those type of active user activities that could be identified and that can be stopped. So if we have a good AI agents that can monitor these type of patterns and avoid those happening in the blockchain. And overall, the AI agents can identify all these. And for the administrators, the blockchain application community, it can give proper indications that what needs to be done to avoid, and also it can make sure that the users are cautious and understand if there are some heavy transactions that are happening. It can warn the normal users not to use the blockchain during those times. So AI agents can also be used in crypto trading. It is similar in the Wall Street, the selling and buying stocks. There are bots. It used to call as bots. Now there are the technology. It's called, we are calling it as agents. And with agents, the invention of LLMs, the technology is even more mature. The automated agents can purchase stocks on your behalf, and sell stocks on your behalf. Similarly, there are agents available to automatically monitor the transactions, and then your crypto agents can purchase tokens and it can sell tokens on your behalf. In fact, there are crypto agents are developed. It will create a account X account in X or any other social media platform and automatically post messages and interact with users and try to understand what is going on in the market, and then they automatically respond to the users questions. All those are possible. And yeah, we'll talk about there are restrictions, what can be done, what can't be done within the agents, but these are all the major use cases that are you can able to use agents to in the crypto world. AI agents in the smart wallets and user security. See, one of the thing in the crypto is that using the wallets, you need to have a wallet if you want to transact with any of the blockchain. There are different wallets are available for each blockchain. For example, for Ethereum blockchain, there is a wallet that can you can send money, receive money from the Ethereum. Similarly for Solana. And in our previous presentations, we mentioned many of these different types of wallets. And if you have any questions, please search within this channel and you can able to view those videos to understand how to set up wallets and what exactly you can do with the wallets. So one of the thing AI agents can do is that it can monitor your wallet transactions and understand whether you are making any mistakes. Or for example, if you forget your password, it will take a while for you to recover. And in some cases, there is a seed phrase they use to recover your password. If you forget your seed phrase, you can't recover that password ever again from anybody. See, that is the another interesting aspect in the Web3 world. In the Web2 world, if you forget the password, Google password, you can use your phone or you can use your other accounts to get the password or the user ID if you forgot, or you can call Google or you can call Facebook and you can identify it because they manage your account, so they can able to help you to recover it. But in the Web3 world, since it is a decentralized platform, you have that wallet password and the seed phrase to recover that. You need to make sure that you use the seed phrase in proper location so that you can able to recover the password. And if you use agents, then the agents can monitor, the agents can able to recover the password on your behalf. Because for that, you need to give the permission to the agent. So that agent stores your secret, your password and the seed phrase. In case of any issues, it can use to recover those things, those passwords for you. And also, wallet can also be used multi-signature verification, some or multi-factor authentication. Uh, Basically, you use your password to enter, and also the agent may need a request from you so that it knows that you are the user who you are logging in. It may ask you to send some additional information so that the agent can validate that you are the user, you are using the wallet. If somebody hacks into your laptop and or your cell phone, and if they try to log in, they may not be able to give the information what the agent needs. So all those applications are possible using the AI agents within the crypto. And another use case for AI agents in the NFT marketplaces. So the NFT is very popular in the last couple of years. The NFT transaction is going leaps and bounds. There are new NFT tokens are coming up from multiple different companies. So within the NFT marketplaces, you can able to use AI agents to analyze the NFT transaction history to identify counterfeit assets. See, if you have a marketplace, there are genuine NFT creators can create their work and they can sell it. And there are fraudulent NFT creators. They are faking their ID and they are creating NFTs and they are trying to sell various NFT tokens. All those transactions, all those NFTs that are being created in the NFT marketplaces can be avoided if we have a smart agent that is monitoring the transaction that is happening within the NFT marketplaces. And another important aspect is the price predictions. AI agents can assess the NFT metadata and then identify if the NFT has optimal value for an individual user to purchase. Say, for example, there are thousands of NFTs are available. Some of them, if you buy, it value goes up. Some of them, the value goes down. Some of them are fraudulent NFTs. The creator creates it, and once they get the money, they run away with their money. So all those are possible. So for that, there are a lot of properties that are associated with the NFT, which they call the metadata. So if you have a agent, AA agent, it can able to identify those properties and understand if the NFT is valid. And if it is valid, it can able to identify previous transactions and understand whether the NFT may go up or down in the future. So all those transaction analysis is possible within the NFT marketplaces. And also the agents can able to know you. See, all agents, it's personalized for individual user. So it knows your value, it knows your current goal, short-term goal, midterm goal, long-term goal, and then based on that, it will recommend which NFTs to purchase for you. It is similar to there are bots or AI agents available to recommend stock options for you to buy based on your financial goals. Similarly, in the NFT marketplaces, the agents can able to help you to identify NFTs for you to purchase. And challenges and considerations for all those use cases that we were discussing so far, data is the critical aspect for the agents to understand. So you need to collect the data from the blockchain and you need to train the agents to understand what is good transaction, what is not a good transaction, what is fraudulent user activity, and all those informations. For that, you need to make sure that you understand the data gathering, the data rules, and you need to obey the local laws and international laws where you are collecting the data. Say, for example, if your customer is in US, obviously you need to make sure that you follow the US laws. And if your customer is in UK, then you have to follow UK law or the Eurozone laws. So all those you need to identify and understand how you are going to collect and what exactly you are going to do with the data. And even if you are a normal user, you need to make sure whatever the agent company that you are going to work with, you are going to incorporate, you need to make sure that what exactly they are going to do with your data, how they are collecting your data, how they are storing your data, and where exactly, where means physical location. Are they going to store in the cloud? If they are storing it the cloud, is it going to be in Eurozone or US? All those informations you need to know so that you can make a informed decision before signing into the agent company that you are interested in. And also the algorithm transparency. See, all these agents, it works on the set of the rules that has been developed for whatever the LLM model that is supporting the agent. So you need to make sure that the agent's decision it is making, whether it is a good transaction or a bad transaction, you should be able to ask, the agent should be able to explain to you why it is a good transaction or why it is a bad transaction. So all those things needs to happen within the agent. So you need to make sure that the agent company that you are working with knows these rules and regulations and they follow this so that they can able to transparently tell what is going on in the data collection, what is going on in their algorithms, so that they can able to help you to identify bad transactions versus good ones. And then the adaptability, agents needs to understand what is going on in the blockchain and get the information 24/7, analyze it, and understand and then it needs to adapt. See, that's the whole purpose of these agents. It's like a another human being. As you read more, you gain more knowledge, and then you understand more about a particular topic. Agents needs to do continuously, because there are a lot of things happen. Like I said earlier, the bad actors, they will have their own agent. It's trying to sniff through all the source code, sniff through all the data to find vulnerabilities. Like the agents, the good agents, the companies, those who are protecting your data and assets, needs to make sure that that agents learning and continuously adapt based on your need, based on what the technology or the changes that are happening within the blockchain. The future of agents in the crypto transactions, there is a various use cases that we discussed about, and there are a lot more use cases the companies are working on. And the future for integrating AI agents in the crypto world, in the crypto technologies, is very bright. And in the next couple of years, there will be more and more transaction that will be monitored by agents. And then the smart contracts that are developed will be monitored by agents, so that the fraudulent activity will be reduced. And again, I can't predict if it is going to be completely stopped. So, but there are companies working on to protect users' assets, so that no bad actor is going to steal the money that are there in the blockchain. And also within the decentralized AI networks, there are AI agents. It will be created just like how the entire blockchain is a decentralized, it's not owned by a one centralized company. So the AI agents technology will be adapted within the decentralized world, so that no particular company can own the agent. So the agent lives within the blockchain, and anybody who wants to use it, they can use it to protect that data. So all those applications are coming up within the blockchain to make our life easy, to make everyone's life easy. Another potential possibility is the IoT integration. The good example is the supply chain. So right now, you don't know where your product is coming. Yes, it is marked. If you are purchasing a egg, then you can read a label. It is then that there is no harm has been uh, committed when when creating these eggs from a grocery store. But you don't know for sure what happens, where the chickens are kept, and how the ends are collected, and all those. If you have a device that can able to monitor and send continuously send data to blockchain, then you can able to backtrack and identify how the hens are kept, how the chickens are kept, how the egg is manufactured, and how the egg finally came into the grocery store for you to purchase. So that's another application. AI agents can help to streamline the process and make you more aware of how the goods are coming from. It's not only eggs, any product coming from any different country, that can the entire supply chain can be put it into a blockchain, and agent can monitor, and you can it can able to give you proper informations about the entire blockchain activities. In conclusion, so as we discussed in this presentation, AI agents are already working in revolutionizing the blockchain technology. So using the AI agents combining with the blockchain, it's going to give a lot of benefits to the entire world, so that people can safely transact their data. They can able to use whatever blockchain they want to interact with, to send money, to receive money. All those applications are possible, and the AI agents will definitely slow down the fraudulent transaction, and eventually one day it will completely eliminate the bad actors using the money to using that technology to exploit the blockchain and to steal money from the blockchain. So that's all I want to discuss in this presentation. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. And As I said earlier in many previous videos, we have a analytical platform, and again, we are working on integrating AI agents into our platform, but it's not ready right now. You can do the analysis of a Web 2 data and Web 3 data and integrating those two data for marketing agencies. If you are interested more about our tools and technologies, please visit analytickit.com to understand more about our product. And if you want to access our product, you can go to dpa.analytickit.com and register and start using our product and see if you like it and if you have any questions or comments. And lastly, please subscribe to this YouTube channel so that we can grow our channel and produce more videos like this. Thank you. Appreciate your time. Bye.